Yeah? Like, just go for it, huh? Yeah? Oh, man. Whenever I'm ready, huh? So awkward. Yeah, so this is really awkward. I'm Brendan, and this is my testimony. So I don't really have a traditional testimony. I didn't struggle with drugs or alcohol. Not to say that I didn't, partake of some of either on the weekends, but by worldly standards, I was doing pretty good. I graduated college, top of my class, and had offers to programs all around the nation, and got accepted into one of the top theater programs in the country. Didn't just get accepted, I got a full ride, and they were paying me to go and teach while I was there. So we loaded up everything, we moved to Indiana, and by all the world standards, we were doing great, except for the fact that I was miserable. She was miserable. We were pretty much miserable together in our marriage, and didn't know what to do about it, and struggled with it for a long time, and came home one day and went down the basement, sat down, because that's what I did, and I sat down there and just realized that I really didn't care about anybody else's opinions or what the world was telling me to do. I just knew that what I was doing wasn't working for us, and I didn't want my marriage to end. So we called it quits. I dropped out of school, and we moved back to Fort Smith, Arkansas, with no intentions of me ever doing any sort of production again. And within a week of being back here, Cody asked me to come out here to Southpointe because he needed a hand, and I was like, yeah, the whole church thing's not really my jam, but I guess I'll go. So I came, and I showed up, and I got put to work, and so I came back the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and eventually Danny started coming with me, and eventually people realized she could sing, and she got put up on stage, and we were both plugged in and working in the church, and eventually just realized that, hey, this God thing is for real, and He's moving in our lives, and maybe we need to just rededicate ourselves to Him. So that's what we did, and then we started pursuing growth, and when you pursue growth, you grow amazingly. For the last 5 years, He's kept my professional career like perfectly in line with what was necessary for me to be able to fulfill my role here at the church. He took care of my daughter when Danny went into labor prematurely. Took care of my son when he was born with a heart murmur. But the real testimony is in the power of just being invited to church and getting plugged into a church and the community of people that's pursuing growth and that cares for you and wants you to grow, and just staying plugged in and pursuing growth. So that's pretty much it. Just get involved with the church, get involved with the ministry, serve in that ministry, and you will grow, and you'll become a better person, you'll become a better Christian, and eventually you'll realize that the growth thing is really awesome, and you start pursuing it. And then when you start pursuing growth, I can personally tell you that, if you haven't had your wife come to you and thank you and tell you how awesome it is to have you step up and be the spiritual leader of the house, you really should try it, because it's pretty awesome. So get into church, get into ministry, serve, and just don't worry about all the other stuff. Just love and serve God.